What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Graham. Welcome back to Alpha to Omega. Or should I say, welcome back to Alpha to Omega 2. Yep, that's right. As the last series was basically at a close when I ended it, I had a lot of fun with it. Well, this is going to be Alpha to Omega 2, or Alpha to Omega Plus. I don't know the name which I'm going to go for yet. But the premise is going to be, this is the Steam edition of Eve. And I want to see what all you can do with it, what its differences are, and everything like that. To be able to get it to install, I had to buy a pack. I guess my Steam was just bugged. I imagine it's not a normal thing for it to be like that. But I'm just letting you know that's kind of where we stand right now. But this is going to be me trying to bring Alpha to Omega back. I absolutely adore EVE Online. And I've decided to take a little bit of a spin on it. Rather than going Galente, which are the ships that I know and love and know how they function and all that, I'm throwing that out the window. We're going to throw that out the window. I picked minmitar, which I don't know a whole lot about. I do know that they have one of the ships that I adore, which is the Wolf. But other than that, it's going to be kind of up in the air. Now, every episode of this is going to be 15 minutes. Regardless of what we get done, 15 minutes. That's it. No more of this 4 or 5 hour videos. I'm going to try and do away with those. Now, mind you, there will be some videos that do go a few minutes over. Like, for instance, this starter video where I'm playing through the tutorial may go over a bit. Now, that being said, right now, this is our character. Let me see if I can get it to pull up real quick. Elbort Walvik. I don't know where the names come from, to be perfectly honest. And I clicked randomize twice on everything, and this is the character that was generated, so I just kind of went with it and customized the hair and the eyebrows. I realized after I created it, I didn't get the eyes quite right, but I figure it won't hurt to go ahead and just get some, like... Okay. Allows better control over the capacitor use of weapon turrets, 5% reduction. Yeah, that sounds good. Motion prediction. Improve the ability in hitting moving targets. Yeah, sure. And sharpshooter. Yeah, sure. That's kind of what we like to do. Let's do some sharpshooting stuff. So we'll just kind of let those go for now. I really don't. Again, I don't really have a target in mind this time. I am gonna do like we did in the first one. I'm gonna go and look at the ships. If I can remember where it's at. Jeez, it's been for ages since I played this. For those of you who are kind of wondering what happened with Alpha to Omega, why is it suddenly back? My life has changed quite a lot. And when I say my life has changed quite a lot, I do mean that literally. I am now living with my parents. Yay! So much fun. And their dogs. They love to bark, so you'll probably hear a couple of barking noises. But I'm no longer in Tennessee. I'm back in Oklahoma where I could get some help with health. English well. But so let's start off kind of like we did the last one, looking at the ship tree and kind of get an idea of where we want to go for a ship. So we know we can't stop. We know we cannot go past this symbol. So we want to kind of look and see, like, we can get Navy cruisers? Cool. Saber, medium projectiles. Wow, you can go all the way up to battle. Whoa, I feel like they've improved this. Oh, I feel like Alpha State has gotten a huge buff, because I do not feel you could go into battleships. Does that mean I have access to the Wolf? Because that was the ship that I loved. It may have been a specialty cruiser, though. A scimitar. Spivot. Because I think these were the race that made the Wolf. I may be wrong. I actually may be in the complete wrong class for ships. Maelstrom, large projectile turrets. Tempest, large projectile turrets. Okay, I don't know. I could have swore they made the Wolf. Maybe I was wrong. Strategic cruisers. Okay. Let's do it this way. That's my drink falling over. Don't do that, drink. Alright, so we want to look at the ship. The Wolf. Who's it made by? Characteristics, description, mythical, renowned for its voraciousness, developer, boundless creation. Let's see, requirements. Spaceship command, power grid, spaceship command. History. I don't remember how to do any of this stuff. It's been so long since I played Eve. I'm so happy. I've wanted to play this for quite a while. The Rifter, is that that's the one I think I can fly. Traits, small projectile, variation, abilities unpredictable and deadly, versatile. Okay, so let's look up a see if we can find that. It's the Jaguar, that's the Wolf, so right, it's gonna be like right in here then. Oh, that's like right off the bat, jeez. Okay. These are pretty basic. 3 turrets, 2 missiles, okay. 3 high power, 3 medium, 4 low, 3 rigs. Alright, fair enough. How do we do this? What requirements do we need? Minmitar frigate. I don't even have that skill. So it is. So I was right. They are the ones that make the thing. So let's do a fitting of a Rifter. Let's just kind of see what we can do and work towards. Browser. Rifter. Simulate the ship, please. Thank you. Alright. So here we go. What are our benefits? Let's say show info. So our benefits are small projectile turret. So that doesn't really hamper us that much, to be honest. Let's look at hardware real quick. So let's just fill the high slots first. And we want to do turrets. It says small projectile turret. What is light artillery? 280. Let's do some like 125s. Let's look. Light scout. Oh yeah, no. Scout. Nope. I know how keyboards work, I promise. Scout autocannon. Alright. They're 4 million each. Tributes. Reload time, 10 seconds. Structural health, accuracy, fall off. So they're pretty close range. They're pretty good at circling. How much is just a light autocannon? Light autocannon. 6 million? No, 6,000. That's way more affordable. So let's see what's required for the level 2 variants. So we could get the level 2 variants, but we would need to get the level 1 variants first. So small projectile turret. So let's just do that real quick. Let's see what kind of range we can wean out of these. So far, no DPS, and that's because we don't have ammo. Charges. Here we go. What all can you fire? That's a good question. Used with. Fusion, nuclear, phase plasma, proton, titanium. I believe phased plasma was the standard ammo. Small. Let's see, we can look real quick. 50% reduced optimal range. So optimal range minus 50%, but tracking speed multiplier 1x. So I mean, what about fusion? What's your 50% reduced optimal range as well? Okay, 1x as well. Depleted uranium. 25% tracking speed bonus. Okay, that may be worth it. 1.2 standard range. What about carbonized? 60% increased optimal range, 5% increased tracking speed. So probably lower DPS on this, if I had to assume. Like, we'll just look real quick. So if we did like carbonized shots on this, it's 11 and 3, 48 with a range of 7,000 meters, optimal range of 1.5, versus these depleted uraniums. Like, what are we looking at here? Optimal range of 990. So you really want to be on top of your target with these things, man. 8, 5, and 8. So I mean, that's actually probably better just to do depleted uranium. And if I remember right, these are very fast ships. Now again, just kind of like with the other Alpha to Omega series, the reason that I have chosen to go with a class that I don't know much about is so that you guys can learn along with me. So hopefully we can, learn together. And that was kind of one of the things I enjoyed about the Alpha to Omega series, is there was a lot to learn. There was a lot to try and do. So let's just do depleted uranium. Now let's go back to the modules. We're going to remove these. The next ones we want to work on are the low slots. Weapon upgrades. Ballistic control system. What does this do? Ballistic control system. Computer system designed for monitoring guiding missiles in flight, thus allowing for superior effectiveness and lethality. Well, that's... probably want that, but that's not more what I was thinking about. Gyro stabilizers. What do you do? Gives a bonus to the speed and damage of projectile turrets, which these are small projectile turrets. Okay. So if I put one of these on, our DPS goes up by not a whole lot. CPU goes up quite a lot though. So, if nothing else, guys, this will be the intro to Alpha to Omega 2. Sorry for the dog barking. Much hearts to everybody who leaves a like. Much hearts to everybody who subscribes. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Later.